Good morning to all of you. Today we are discussing about the most important section of current electricity part. That one is Kirchhoff rule. Kirchhoff's rule. Very important, very useful to solve the numericals, find the value of current, find the value of other things by the using of Kirchhoff rules. Now, listen very carefully. The first law of Kirchhoff is known as junction rule. Or current rule. Junction rule or current rule. Now, all of you know the junction. First point. Junction means that point where two or more than two ways, two directions from a point where two or more than two directions is to be there, then that point is to be known as a junction point. So what this is that we assume this is a junction point. Junction point means in this point there are so many ways. If you want to move this side, you can move this side, move this side, move this side, move. This point is to be known as junction point. So what Kirchhoff says that the algebraic sum of all current which meet at a junction and leave at a junction is to be remains constant or zero. Is it clear? Again, the algebraic sum of all current meet and leave the junction is always remains constant, or symbolically you written sigma I is equal to 0. This is the basic law. Algebraic sum of all currents meet and leave the junction point is to be remains constant. Is it clear? Now we can take it. I1 is the current which enter into the junction point, and I2 is the current which leave the junction point, I1 and I2. Similarly, I3 is the incident, I4 is the leave junction point, and suppose one more current is to be here, I5, that leave the junction. Means, according to the Kirchhoff rule, the sum of all currents is 0. But the question is to be here, how? So, the main important points that you should remember, that one is to be those currents meet at a junction or incident on a junction, that current is to be taken positive. And those current leave the junction is to be taken as negative. यानी जो करंट आ रही है वो पॉजिटिव, जो जा रही है वो नेगेटिव. So say I1 is coming, so I1, I3 is coming plus I3, I2 is going minus I2, I3 is going minus I3, I4 is going minus I4 is equal to 0. Are you written? I1 plus I3 is equal to I2 plus I3 plus I4. Are you written? Sigma I is equal to 0. So what you remember it? Those current leave the junction are taken as a negative, and those current incident on the junction point is to be taken as positive. Is it clear to all of you? Now, come to the most important law, Kirchhoff law, that one is to be known as loop rule. Loop rule or voltage rule. Loop rule or voltage rule. This is the first question. Now, in this law, what he says that? In this law, what he says that? Who says? Kirchhoff. So Kirchhoff says that the product of, listen very carefully, the product of current and resistance in any closed network or in any closed circuit or in any closed mesh means also circuit is to be remains constant. Again, what it says that the product of current and resistance in any closed network is remains constant, means sigma IR is equal to 0R constant. And all of you know, according to the Ohm's law, V is equal to IR. When the product of I and R is to be constant of that circuit, then the potential of that circuit is also remains constant. Clear? So here we have to discuss the two main laws. First law, if current is flowing through any closed circuit is to be closed. After this we will discuss. So if the circuit is to be closed, current flowing through A2, then product of this one is 0 and product of this one is to be 0. Clear to all of you? Okay. Now come to the next point. How this rule is applicable. The most important part of this one. How this law or rule is applicable. How we apply in given electronic circuits. So, first things you remember. Suppose this one is a resistance R and the current I is flowing through it. Now, if we move is our. When we close the circuit, then we starting from one point. And we move towards the another point and return back to the same point, then circuit is to be closed. For example, suppose a point is A here. We move from A to the point B, then B to the point C, C to the point D, D to the point A, then the circuit is to be closed. Clear? So, what we have to do? We move from A to B, then B to C, then C to D, then D to A. The choice is yours. You can move A to D, D to C, C to B, B to A. But the rule is to be same. So, if motion and direction of current is same, then the product of IR is negative. How we can use it? We will discuss later on. The product of IR is to be taken negative. How we can apply this? This is very important. So this is IR is negative. For another way, suppose if resistance R, current is same but motion is opposite. For example, in this one you can see direction of the current is this. So if we move according to the direction of current, then IR product in each branch, remember it, this branch IR plus this branch IR plus this branch IR plus this branch IR is to be remains constant. Similarly, if we move A to D anti-clockwise, then the product of IR is positive. You should take the product of IR is positive. These 2 points are clear to all of you? Now, come to the next point. Now, suppose the cell is also connected, and all of you know the direction of current is positive to negative, but our motion is according to this. So EMF of this is to be taken as negative. What is the EMF value? What is the value of EMF of this cell? Suppose this is 5, so this is comes -5. And if the direction is opposite motion, direction of motion is opposite, then the EMF is to be taken positive. Then EMF is to be taken positive. So these are the 2 laws, very important laws of Kirchhoff. First law is current law. Already all of you know. Sum of all currents is to be 0. Second one is voltage law or loop rule. In that one, in any closed network, the product of current and resistance is constant, or the EMF of this circuit is to be remains constant. Now, how we can use it? This is the first one. Direction of current and direction you choose to close the circuit. Remember, that is known as motion. Direction you close the circuit and direction current is same, then that is to be the negative, and if opposite, this is to be the positive. So is it clear to all of you? Now, in next class, we will discuss using of Kirchhoff voltage loop rule to discuss about how is it applicable and where it is applied. Clear? Okay. So, thank you.